covered a lot about time series. And now the last real small bit is a few words about validation. How to validate, how to see if our forecasts are accurate or not. So we have had a glimpse of it, a slight glimpse of it before. Well, now let's talk in terms of the ETS function. Let's split our data into train and test, and we build our model using the ETS function using the training data. So now fit this vector has a model. Then we use the model in the fit vector and use a test data to forecast for the test period using the model. Once we have done that, we can predict the accuracy of our forecast using the function accuracy. So if we use the accuracy function, it tells us all the statistic, the root mean square error, the MAE, the map, etc., which tells us how accurate our forecasts are. And also we might want to perhaps forecast for a few more time periods and check the accuracy. But the thing to be noted over here is that out of the statistic that we see with the accuracy function, most of them are scale dependent, and I'll explain in a minute what that means. But map is not scale dependent. And this is a point to be noted because we may have to log transform our data. So if we log transform or perform any other kind of transformation on a data, the scale of the data, that is the magnitude of the data, changes, right? Like the raw data versus the log transform data. The log transform data will be smaller in magnitude. So if we use MAPI, and we can use MAPI only if our data is greater than 0 and has a natural 0 in it. Now if we use MAPI, like it is scale independent. That is one point to be highlighted in the validation section, that we use accuracy and use MAPI, you get a good sense of how accurate our forecasts are. And since we mentioned, we are talking around transformations, I also wanted to mention that you do your forecasts, you have transformed your data, always remember to transform it back before you interpret the forecasts. And one other key thing is that the ARIMA function does not allow you to fit with new data while ETS does. Like in ETS, we are fitting the test data with the model built on the training data, but the ARIMA will not allow you to do that. However, there are other ways to check the accuracy, as we have already discussed, and these were the quick notes around validation of the time series forecast that I wanted to highlight. And that concludes our discussion and our module on time series. Thanks for walking through it, and hope you have gained a pretty deep insight into time series analysis. Thank you very much.